again this time. Tries to set up Nicole Baxter. Her cross into the box. Brought down, and they're going to say that was played back intentionally by Kanya Plummer to Ashlyn Harris. What part of her body did she hit to play that back?
Yeah, from our initial angle, Jen, it looked like it came off of her chest, which would be an illegal play. But this is a good build-up. Nicole Baxter, we see some of the fluidity from Gotham to be able to build up in the attack with numbers. And I'm thinking they might have called a handball in the end.
So, yeah, because that certainly seemed unintentional. But either way, it sets up a penalty kick for Gotham FC. Naho Kawasumi, the 35-year-old former Japanese international, looking to give her team an early advantage. Kawasumi, saved by Harris. The crowd making themselves heard after the big save on the penalty.
And this is just so well read from Ashlyn Harris to get her body low. Not a good taken penalty kick from Kawasumi. Not enough power and pace on it and in the far post. But in the end, Ashlyn Harris gets down, smothers the ball, and that's a big save for this Orlando Pride team at home in these opening 12 minutes to keep this level 0-0.
For a second ball, Sanchez. Now Hatch, dragged down, penalty. And you can see the reaction from Orlando. Let's see.
And this is a brilliant little touch from Sanchez. Tries to pop this around for Hatch. And McLaren just taking down her defender in the box. Again, she's on the right side. There's no need to go into that tackle. Is it a PK? Yes, but again, there's no need. You're on the right side. You have a goalkeeper of Harris in behind you. Can Harris make this 2 games in a row where she saves the PK? Probably.
She earned the save of the week for it last week. And going back to McLaren, anytime you go to ground, you give the referee a reason to blow the whistle. So now, can they pay it off? Hatch earned the penalty. Can she score the penalty? Hatch versus Harris. Saved by Harris!
Stop!
She did it again! Incredible goalkeeping from Ashlyn Harris.
And this isn't good for Orlando if Ashlyn Harris is injured, because I don't know how many times I've said it, and so people tuning in, this is the difference maker for Orlando Pride. They have loads of international experience. What I think they're lacking is in the midfield. They have great players in this backline. I'm not taking anything away that the players in the midfield aren't great, but right now you're asking Alex Morgan, Marta, Sydney Leroux to drop back so defensively that they can't get out, they can't get pressure on. And then again, Harris coming up big, 2 saves off the spot, back-to-back matches. You don't see that, and it comes down to good goalkeeping. It comes down to what she does off the pitch. She does her homework. She's the first in the locker room, the last one to lead. She leads by example, and she's someone that you want on your team, and she's someone that you want saving you time and time again.
And a sub coming for Washington. That's the last we'll see of Ashley Hatch tonight. Tough note to go out on for Hatch. It'll be Kumi Yokoyama now coming on, the Japanese international.
And Hatch had a great performance as well. Don't take anything away from her. It was a brilliant goalkeeping save, but what Hatch has added, and she's progressed with this Washington side, is the ability to pop off the front, live in those tight spaces, take players on 1v1, and get others like Trinity Rodman in behind. But let's take a look at this again, because Hatch steps up. Now, is it a great PK? No, but again, it's Ashlyn Harris doing her homework, because this ball is on the ground. It's not in that mid-riff where it's easy for a goalkeeper to save it, to get her hand on it. This is just brilliant goalkeeping, because it's not a terrible taken PK, maybe not a lot of power behind it, but Harris coming up huge, and again, she's going to get another save of the week. It's inevitable. She has to.
I don't know, unless we see something absolutely spectacular.
We've seen 8 of them all game so far. I mean, pick
true.
your poison of which one you want to pick.
Sure, Harris wants to do everything she can to stay in this game. It's Erin McLeod who's on the bench. The Canadian international. Right now, Harris looks like she will be able to continue on, at least for the moment. Just another tremendous save from Ashlyn Harris.
Peterson down on a knee now. She looks to be in some sort of pain. Meanwhile, here comes North Carolina back the other way. Jess McDonald. Still McDonald. Presley comes in, gets that challenge. Did she get it just right? Or no, it's a penalty. It looked like it was clean. The referee comes in late, points to the spot. Penalty coming for North Carolina. She came from behind. Here's another look.
And looking at this replay, you can see Krieger coming across. It's brilliant defensive work from Krieger. She doesn't step too early, so there's no need for Presley to make this tackle from behind, because 9 times out of 10, even if you get a little bit of a touch, it's always going to the spot. You can see Krieger just holding up instead of coming over straight away, waiting for Jess McDonald to take that extra heavy touch, and Presley just goes in late. No need from Presley, but this is what happens when you haven't played 90 minutes in a long time. You get put into a starting 11 due to injuries. Fatigue starts to set in. You don't have that 90-minute match performance. 90-minute match minutes under your belt. So, again, that mental fatigue, those heavy legs, the heavy mindset.
And it's Lynn Williams setting the ball on the spot. Player of the month, 4 goals last week, 2 straight braces, and now trying to double the advantage for North Carolina. Harris has been great on penalties this year, and she does it again! Matthias puts it out of play! Ashlyn Harris, no noise!
Harris gives me goosebumps in nets, and I'll say it again. The fact that she is not on the Olympic roster is beyond me. This is her 3rd save from the spot in this season so far. She's made numerous saves of the week from the round of play, and again, keeps Orlando Pride in this match. How many times have we seen this in the regular season, keeping the Pride in games when defensively they get broken down, sloppy plays from that back line here, and this adds confidence into players someone like Presley that's getting the first start here tonight.
Another chance. Klingenberg taken down, edge of the box. The whistle is blown.
And just taking a look at the replay, it'll be interesting to see where the tackle was actually made. Was it inside the box, outside the box? So again, just take a little bit of a closer look, but this is what Megan Klingenberg adds to this side. Her attacking threat, and this is in the box, so this is going straight to the spot. I'd be shocked if this wasn't a PK opportunity for Portland, but we talked about this in the pregame with Klingenberg and what she has. Defensively, she's sound. She brings the leadership, she brings the bite, but it's the attacking presence that she brings, whether it's the service, whether it's driving at players, creating those 2v1s down this left-hand side. She's been brilliant with Portland, and again, we're seeing it here already on in the first 45 minutes.
Rocky Rodriguez to take the penalty kick for the Portland Thorns. They already lead 1-0. Ashlyn Harris, the captain, the keeper for the Pride. Can she keep out Rocky Rodriguez? Huge opportunity here for the Thorns. She's got Providence Park cheering her on. Here's Rodriguez. The kick, saved by Harris. And she gives the finger wag, the Matumbo, to keep this at 1-0.
I don't have enough hands to count how many Ashlyn Harris has saved from the spot. It's a terrible PK. Let's just call a spade a spade. It's not well hit. There's no power behind it. But this, you can't take anything away from Harris. This is what she does. She instills that fear when you step up to the spot because she's saved it time and time again already this season. And I'll say it again. I'm shocked she is not on the Olympic squad. She proves this time and time again. She should be there. She deserves to be there, and she has proven it this season.
Lemaire to the right. And a hard challenge there by Turner. And this is going to come to the spot. Turner with the tackle on Lemaire. And now you've seen Ashlyn Harris already this regular season make 2 saves.
There's a good ball in by Huerta there and a touch Lemaire. And this is the call from on the tackle from Turner. And she definitely touches the ball there, so that might be a bit harsh, but nonetheless, it was called.
So last week, Ashlyn Harris making a stop on Rocky Rodriguez. Can she make it 2 weeks in a row? Well, now she's the player slow to get up. She's been tremendous this season, stopping penalties 4 total between regular season and Challenge Cup. As Jess Fishlock looks to set up at the spot. Very questionable call there, going in favor of OL Reign.
And you could see Turner talking to our referee and saying, look, I'm assuming at the replay in the stadium of her touching the ball. She didn't seem to be too behind, more from the side, but it is tough in that run of play there, but it's a tough call for Turner for sure.
OL Reign looking to add to their goal total, as there you see Crystal Thomas and Maggie Dory Howard getting ready to come in for Orlando Pride. So Amy Turner handed a yellow card.
You can see that collision at the end with Ashlyn Harris as well. So taking her time, wanting to be ready for this one because this is a critical moment right here in the game.
Now Harris looking for back-to-back weeks with a penalty kick save. Fishlock will step up. A chance here to make it 3-0. Fishlock. And Harris does it once again! And now Weatherholt dispossessed the ball by Krieger. What another big save by Ashlyn Harris.
Unbelievable. What a save.
Crowd loving it.
Fishlock takes her time here, and she just goes across her body to Ashlyn Harris's left, not quite in the corner. What a great save, and she gets right up. The Orlando Pride defenders are coming to her rescue on that rebound and able to get it out.
Ashlyn Harris now 5 stops on penalty kick tries throughout 2021.